you, Lo. You just be talking so much cash shit, boy. We are back, episode 43 of the Best Damn W show. And man, I looked it up. Number 43 was by a young lady named, I don't even remember her, but I don't know how I said Lee Coy Willingham. She wore 43.
Kendrick Perkins won 43 in Boston.
Oh, Kendrick Perkins did wear 43 as well. Exactly. I tried to find me a lady.
Oh,
hold on. Wiley, I know you ain't spelled Caitlin Clark's name wrong in this.
Damn, I must have did.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, I know you ain't spelled her name wrong.
Man, I did.
I was gonna say yeah. See.
You know what? It don't matter because her fans still spell her name wrong.
They do. They put her. We're fixing it in the post, but you know what? They be spelling her name with a K.
Right. Oh.
Okay. Well, that's
K or Y.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the number 43. We got Brad Dorothy, Pascal Siakam.
Pascal is. I forgot about that.
Michael Thompson.
I was watching him. Michael Thompson. Okay. That's a strange number.
Jack Sigma.
Dang, Jackson wore 43. Okay, look at all these 43. Look at Wally coming through here. I see everybody filing in. Everybody welcome from YouTube and Twitter.
Tom is crazy with that name, Lucky Charms.
He is. I didn't know who that was at first. No clue. I'm like, who the fuck is Lucky Charms coming through? Welcome. Hey, what's up, big baby?
What up?
You know, before we get started, like, comment, subscribe everywhere. You know, I'm your host, Jay. I got my brother and my sister. I got Lo. I got Nick Andre with me. I got Wally on the ones and twos. Lo, how you doing today?
You already know what it is. You already know what it is, Jay. I'm blessed and I'm black.
I already know.
The two best things to be.
It is definitely for sure. Nick, how you doing today, man?
I'm great as always. I mean, I told y'all before we went live, I didn't want to be here, but I'm here. You know, one band, one sound. So you know, we gotta get through this together. You already know how it is, but I'm doing good though. Doing good, no complaints.
Lo is not gonna crash out. Wally, man, how you doing? I know you out of town. Hey, I know I was talking to you off, you know, before we went live, but man, shout out to Wally, man. Wally is out of town, and he's in his hotel room doing this, man. He brought his equipment with him.
That's a real one.
That's a real one.
Business. I'm about business. Like you said, one band, one sound.
You is about business for sure, man. You is about business.
Baby, on vacation, y'all ain't seeing me. I ain't that good.
I was like, Nick, man, I need you to hold it down while I'm out of town, buddy.
Hit shot next week.
Right.
No, I am not on vacation, Tom. I'm out here
technically
for work.
Working. Yeah.
I'm technically working, but since we have got done early, now I can so-called be on vacation.
There we go. Hey,
hang on real quick, bro. They already correcting us with the name. I see somebody trying to correct us spelling Caitlin's name right. In the
we fucked it up, but man, oh well, man. Shit happens, man. Y'all misspell shit all day long on the internet.
We're gonna blame the typo. It's all good.
All right, we got it. It was all good. Hope everybody had a good Father's Day weekend. Wally, I hope we had a great Father's Day weekend. Everybody's fathers had a great time. Hope you was safe out there. Everybody ate some good food. You know, I don't know what else to say about Father's Day weekend because I feel like people don't even give a shit about it.
I don't know. People went all in this weekend.
That's good. That's good. I feel that's good to know. His do-rag always matches his shirt.
As always.
Some way, somehow. But we are not about to do this. Exactly, man. We were just talking about that right when we got on. Like Caitlin Clark name, I see it spelled with a K all the time. Like, well, it's gonna get fixed, y'all. We got other things to worry about than that. I love every weekend. That's good though. Man, usually have like funny shit I've seen, but I ain't got nothing for y'all. Oh, I do have one thing. And I ain't even gonna harp on it. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Hey, we've all been saying it. Raising Cane's line
Trash.
be way too long.
Trash as fuck.
Hey, Raising Cane's line
chicken,
be too long for me. Wrapped around the building twice and shit. Nah, man, that's too much. That's way too much for me. But that's all I got, man. That shit trash. It's other chicken tenders you can get, man. And you never too old for chicken tenders.
You know what's funny too? Like I remember when I was in New Orleans, I was so excited to try Raising Cane's. I tried that shit. I was like, man, shit out of here.
Bro, when it first came to Chicago, like the first couple Raising Cane's that popped up, man, that fucking line was like quadruple around the building.
That's like that here too.
So like by the time we got to like the front, I'm like, man, shit, this shit better be fire. So it's like, you gotta wait this long and everybody talking about how good it is, and then you get it, you be like, this is not what it's all credited to be. But I thought I said it because I saw a line this weekend. That shit was way too long. But I'm trying to catch up with y'all comments, what y'all saying. I baked a cake, bought a gift, and made a gift from scratch. Oh, that's what's up. A gift from scratch? Okay.
Shout out to that.
That's right. Okay. Oh, let's get into this shit, man. We all know what happened last night. Kaylin Clark was in another scuffle. How you say her name? JC Sheldon. They've had beefs before, but them both being in the Big Ten. So hold on, I come in here, y'all shitting on Canes. Hey, man, it's just better chicken tenders out there. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But they had a little
eating
scuffle.
Canes on purpose.
I mean, Zaxby's not that much better.
If I go to Canes, it's probably one of the boys requested that shit. Honestly, if one of the boys requested that, that's the only way I'm going.
Chick-fil-A over both of them. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, yeah, of course, easily.
First of all, a big box at Raising Cane's now is $17 before tax. So, no.
3 hours, Tom, you OD.
You crazy as hell.
Man, hell no.
You could have Raising Cane's is crazy.
You could have made your own chicken tenders.
Hey, you got problems. You got problems.
Hey, Hollywood, you saying in Louisiana, it actually might taste different in Louisiana though, because they be seasoning like their KFC. Their KFC tastes different, dog. Like or Popeyes, one of them chicken places tastes different than it tastes in Maryland.
What y'all talking about? What's a staple in Louisiana?
Raising Cane's.
Look, whenever I go to New Orleans, I don't even think about Raising Cane's. I'm just gonna.
I mean, yeah, I would never go there when I go to New Orleans. They got too much good food to go there. Hell no.
To be doing that. All right, man. Let's get back on task, man. We can talk about that shit all day long. But it was a fight. I wouldn't say it was like a little tussle, man. Shit happens all the time. It's basketball, but I'm pretty sure Wally got the clips queued up. But basically, they had a little confrontation, and honestly, I've seen a lot of people on the internet saying that.
Are you frozen?
Y'all see me?
Oh shit! Oh damn! He froze up.
Damn, was I froze?
Yeah, he was froze for like a good 5
just
seconds.
Stop talking.
Oh shit! Damn, it's the damn storm. Anyways, but I saw that people on the internet saying that CC ain't do nothing wrong. I'm like, come on, man. What we doing here now? He was the first one to do a push when they first had the little talking shit. And she said, I can do whatever I want to do, whatever the fuck she said. And she pushed her, and then it went from there. Get the clip up, man. Trying to build it up for the people for me. Do the first one.
Yeah, sorry.
He's a thug. He's a thug. But that shit funny as hell, too. That what's the name is really on that, Marina. Marina really on that shit with dude.
They're both going at it, saying, "Hey, there's a little extra right there. And Marina steps in to protect JC.
I know, Nick. I'm gonna start with you, man. I know Lo been talking. Lo been in spaces. Lo been on world tour talking about this shit. So I'm gonna go with you first, man. So how you feel about this shit, man?
This is ridiculous. I told y'all I didn't want to talk about this shit tonight.
Yeah, man.
I feel like there's better things to talk about. Gabby Williams had 8 steals last night for Seattle. Nneka had 26 last night for Seattle too. Angel Reese is playing better basketball. Like, there's just so many other storylines that I would rather talk about right now. But unfortunately, we are here. And it seems like it's a repeated cycle of this. Like, we just went through this 3 weeks ago or something like that with the whole Angel Caitlyn situation. And now here we are back again. But look at what the common denominator is in all these situations. And that's what makes me upset about the whole thing. Now look, I guess I could just get started with the whole Sophie Cunningham shit. Like, that was out of line, completely out of line. Like,
I mean,
y'all can
I
call
forgot
her.
about that part. I forgot about that
That's the
one.
most
Go
important
ahead.
part.
Yeah, I forgot
Like,
about that shit. Yeah.
Like, y'all can call her an enforcer, or, oh, she was protecting her teammate, this and that, this and that, this and that. Whatever you want to call her, it doesn't take away from the fact that she fouled that young woman hard as hell and literally had her head wrapped up in all that shit, even under the basket and everything. Like, Sophie gets away with a lot of things, honestly, that people don't talk about enough, honestly. And then even like the consequence of it, like, it also shows me that Kathy don't have a backbone at all, because she should have been suspended for that. Like, that was clearly intentional. That was a flagrant 2. And I know people are probably gonna bring up the whole Marina situation. Like, yes, I think Marina should have been disciplined for that as well. I mean, she was also protecting her teammate, but I mean, to be able to shove somebody like that, you should also face the consequences as well. But all around, go ahead. I thought he said something. Okay, never mind.
Keep going.
But all right. But no, I mean, I'm honestly tired of talking about it though, to be honest with me. It's been a topic of discussion over the past 24 hours. Um, and to be honest with you, I just, like I said, it's really a repeated cycle. And it's the same team, same people, all that. And also, I mean, we talked about it earlier too. Like, Caitlyn's not innocent in any of this either. Because I mean, we just literally showed the clip of her shoving JC Sheldon. And even there was like another view of it where she also shoved her another time as well. So we gotta stop acting like people are just coming after her. People are just coming after her. And then, like, they may be coming after her, but it's like she's also not innocent in any of this as well. Like, that's all I really got to say about it. I really don't care about really talk about it furthermore, and I just want to move off from it because it's really nothing that I really care about, to be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Same. Real quick, it's storming like a motherfucker over here. That's probably what was going on with my internet. Just so y'all know. But I'm not really like, after seeing the shit online today and people talking about it, and this shit just keep popping back up, and people being like not even being serious about the whole situation. Is like, we're gonna get through this, and hopefully there's no more scuffles like this. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it is a scuffle, she's not involved. But Lo, give your 2 cents, and we can move on from this.
I just wanted to push back a little bit on, hopefully there's no more scuffles. It's going to definitely be more scuffles because Kathy literally just set the precedent on suspending Sophie. So after that egregious non-basketball play and not suspending her, so you're basically telling WNBA players it's okay to act in that manner without any physical consequence. Like, yes, they'll have to pay a fine, but like, she still will be playing in their next game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no consequence for literally wrapping somebody up around their neck and yanking them to the ground. That is problematic. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck. When I was hooping, if you do that shit to me, I'm knocking your fucking head off of your shoulders. Like, I love physical basketball, and everyone that listens to this podcast knows I love physical basketball. But that what we watched last night was not physical hoops. Like, to me, like, it was literally, aside from the Caitlyn and the JC shit, and I know that kind of started everything going on, but aside from that, all the pushing and shoving, that's basketball shit. The accidental poke in her eye, that's how I know y'all never play basketball. Because when you play a physical sport like basketball, you are liable to get poked in the eye. Why do you think you see so many people wearing those face mask things that Kobe used to wear, or even the people wearing the goggles because they don't want to get poked in their eye? Like, it happens in basketball. So people are saying JC intentionally poked her. No, I know y'all never hooped before because it happens in basketball. Now, what Sophie did, that is disgusting. It is 43 seconds left in the game. You're up 17 points. And as she's going up with her momentum, you literally yank her from her neck to the ground. And then when she gets up, you yank her hair. Like, it's not shocking behavior from someone such as her. Like, she's a flat out dirty player. And I don't like to call people dirty, but that's a dirty ass player. In 2021, this is not the first time it happened. In 2021, in the finals, y'all remember she grabbed Khalid Copper's neck during that loose ball scramble. And that's when that infamous picture of Kai standing over top of her, like, what's up? Like, and then Kai went into the presser and even said, everyone knows that she grabbed my neck. I probably would have got ejected for doing that same thing. Okay. In 2022, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was the Mystics versus the Mercury. It was Maisha Hines Allen. She stepped over Sophie after a block shot, and Sophie literally grabbed her leg and twisted it, like, while she's on the ground. Like, this is not a basketball play. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even this year, trying to punk Kiki Iriafen, like, this is just who she is. And my issue is, number one, it's a dirty ass play. Number two, my issue is the reactions to the play. It's so much coddling of these white women. It's sickening. Like, it's truly sickening to me. Now she's an enforcer, but y'all were calling Kennedy Carter a fucking thug, a gangster, ghetto. Y'all were using all of these synonyms for her for a hip check. But this white girl brings someone down from their neck, and now she's an enforcer. And these are major media personnel saying these things. Like, is disheartening to me, because I know for a fact if Sophie was a Black woman, this would be taken completely differently. I have people in every social media platform. I have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, literally caping for her, talking about she's protecting Caitlyn by throwing someone down by the neck when y'all up 17 points. No, if you really want to protect her, see what's up after the game. If you really want to protect her, see what's up after the game. And so that's my issue with the whole thing. It's just the reactions to it, because I know for a fact if she was a Black woman, this would be a completely different conversation.
Completely different. And there's one thing, and like people don't really know what an enforcer is. Like, you could do a hard foul without even being dirty. And like you said, like grabbing by somebody by the neck like that, you're not even going for the ball. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like, you're not even trying to get to the ball. Is that Wiley trying to get in here? Is that Wiley? I heard.
And then real quick, because you said something that I just thought real quick. Debbie Antonelli, you fucking idiot. Like, for you to come on the broadcast, and I get it, when you are a Fever broadcaster, you are going to be biased to your team. But for her to literally sit on national television and say it was a basketball play, absolutely disgusting. Absolutely. It was nothing about that play that was basketball related. That was not a basketball play at all. And I will never, ever listen to her again. I usually listen to her on mute anyway, but year after year is getting more disgusting. Like, lady, I'm gonna leave it at that, because I don't want nothing else to fly out my mouth.
Go ahead, Wiley. Go ahead.
Wiley, motherfuckers.
Hey, y'all know why I say motherfucker.
He's taking a sip of the drink.
Oh my God.
Nah, so when it comes to Sophie, they say that she was an enforcer. If you're an enforcer, and Jay, you know this from a baseball standpoint, when let's say somebody hits a home run to celebrate a little bit too much, what typically happens?
You're gonna throw that goddamn ball at somebody.
They're gonna get beamed the next time up. They don't wait till the end of damn near the end, the ninth inning or whatever at bat they come up, they getting hit. So why does it take you all the way until the fourth quarter? Like,
when the game's already decided.
Yeah, the game really been defined going into the fourth quarter.
Yep.
But you decided to wait until then.
For real. No, these are good points that you and Lo has made. Like, this shit was game over.
Bro, they were up 17 points.
They're like 45, 40-something seconds.
Yeah, like.
So, for you to go and do that, and like you said, for Kathy not to do shit at all, typically pretty much fine and hand out a couple of flagrant twos. I mean, like you said, you just set the precedence for any other scuffle, kerfuffle, actual fight that happens from here on out. Yep. So, and always love the fact how, as coddle as Caitlyn is, she does it. She pushes somebody and she walks off. Hey, like I said before,
talk to him, Wiley. Talk to these
and
niggas, Wiley.
if
Please.
you gonna fucking do that shit, stand on business.
Yeah, she don't
Stand
stand
on
on
it.
business at all.
Stand
But
on
listen though,
Because you always-
but y'all see Sophie and Caitlyn know who to get crazy with. How come she turned up against JC and pushed her, but when Dejanay was in her face, ain't do nothing. When Natasha Cloud was in her
Ryan
face,
was in
ain't
her
do
face.
nothing. Ryan Howard was in her face, ain't do nothing. Like sister, she not dumb. She thought that JC
Even when
was
Angel,
smart. She
even
thought
when
JC
Angel was
was
going
sweet.
at her.
Yep, she thought JC was sweet, and like so they both of Sophie and Caitlyn know who to mess with, because they wasn't gonna mess with like somebody like Tina Charles or somebody else that was like that, because they already know what's up, so they know what they doing.
But
No, they definitely do.
Again, if you gonna pull that shit, Caitlyn, Sophie, pretty much the whole goddamn Fever squad. Hey, if you gonna pull that shit, stand on it. Like, stand on it.
Yeah.
And
they don't.
For Kathy, you completely have fucked this shit up. And like you said, like Lo said, you set the precedence from here on out. So if somebody, especially a black player, if somebody gets, a suspension, eyebrows from people who legit watch the game will be raised. From these other motherfuckers, we already know what it is. I'll hang up and listen.
Bro, Crystal Bradford got suspended years later.
4 years ago.
For a fight that didn't even happen in a WNBA arena. It was a fight outside. They weren't even doing basketball related stuff. She got suspended years later, but nothing happens here. Like, come on, bro, be serious. So people in my comments talking about it's white on white crime. Like, it's not. They're both white. You guys are so privileged, you don't even see the racial shit that's involved. Like that's all I got for you. Yeah. Like, because I'm not going to explain it to you. It's not my job. Your people created this fucked up structure, so it's not my job to explain to you how it works. But that just shows me like people's privilege. Like, they literally can't see aside from themselves to realize the racial implications that happened yesterday.
No, you ain't. That is crazy. This head is white on white crime.
They literally in my comments saying it's white on white crime. How is it racist? Y'all just want to race bait. Like, huh? Okay.
And they took everything that they took, of course, like they always do. They took what you said in your post and completely just comprehension is.
I mean, yes, a fifth grade level. Yeah. And most of them that support her are from MAGA states, and they're the most uneducated. So
they really are, and this is why social media is just in the toilet, because it's just bad all the way around. But man, anything else on this little scuffle?
Just real quick, I wanted to say this. For those who be claiming I don't like Angel Reese sucks and all that, she be in your head rent free, because how is her name being put in this and she ain't have nothing to do with it? Like, she had her own game going on against the Mystics. Somehow, somewhere, there's an article coming out of, getting decked by Angel Reese's former teammate. Marina Mabry has a name, bro. You're a journalist. Get it right.
They changed that title after.
They did?
Yeah.
That's
just bullying works, y'all.
But before we move on from the Fever, I just wanted to say this one thing. This is specifically to Brianna Turner. You looking shaky in the light, sister. You looking real shaky in the light, because before you went to Indiana, you were super pro-black, Afrocentric, standing up for what wasn't right, standing up for all this stuff. And now all of a sudden, you as quiet as a whore in church. Like, I'm confused.
You said quiet as a whore
in church. Like, I'm confused. Like, so you just go to Indiana and now you just blind. You don't see nothing no more.
Blind as fuck,
you looking real funny under the lights. I just wanted to get that out there. We can go ahead and move on to Angel's triple double.
She got shook, bro. She got shook. Remember when she first got to Indiana and she put out that tweet? She was like, I don't do racism and all that. And then they was flooding her comments, going crazy, like, oh, this ain't the place for you and all that. Ever since then,
mute.
We heard nothing.
So she let them silence her. You really hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Nat Bree Turner.
Oh my God.
But also, I mean, not even just to her, but like to the other players too, like Sig
That shit's so
Colson,
funny. I'm
Natasha
sorry.
Howard,
Yep.
Juana. That was a choice for y'all to go there.
It was.
That was a choice. It wasn't like y'all got traded out there. Y'all knew what y'all was getting yourselves into.
Yeah, but y'all was getting attached to, you know what I'm saying? So
and listen, make your money, but you can't. The year before, you can't talk all this stuff about the racial inequalities and stuff like that.
Correct.
And then go join them and see the same stuff you saw last year at a higher scale this year and be mute. Like, I'm looking at you funny, sister. I'm looking at you funny.
Hey, definitely correct. We were talking about this. I don't know if we talked about it in the group chat or not, but we talked about this before. Like, man, y'all looking real. Y'all not saying a damn thing now since them checks is getting cleared by the Indiana Fever over there. Y'all ain't saying a damn thing. So I do wonder how the locker room is. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it divided?
I don't think so. I think they're one big happy team.
I think so, because I feel like
they
maybe stuff would have came out. They're not addressing a damn thing. They're not even saying like that shouldn't have happened or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, whoo, it's
for the vets who have been here for so many years, like Natasha, Dewana, like y'all the vets. Y'all supposed to be addressing this shit. Y'all see what's going on.
Yeah, it's really nasty out here. It's really nasty. So I don't even know when this shit gonna let up, but it's super nasty. But Nick, since you did bring up Angel, man, I'm gonna go ahead. Moving to our next segment about Angel. This is just a whole Angel base. It's not even really it's gonna turn to the sky, but it's gonna be about her, man. She's been playing some really good basketball lately, man. Ever since that game against, I want to say it was Indiana, she looked bad. You know what I'm saying? She only had 4 points, but since then, they only won one game, but against the Liberty, she went 17 and 11. 2 blocks, 3 assists. Against the Dream, she was 12 and 9. Against the Connecticut Sun, she was 11 and 13 and 11 triple-double. People try to talk crazy about triple-double Reese. And then against Washington, I believe that was last night, she was 17 and 10. And her shooting percentage has been better. Against Connecticut, it was only about like 30%. But in other games, she's been getting better. Like, she's getting her confidence back. So,
bro, Jay,
I don't know.
She shot 54% last night. They said that's not good enough.
I saw that too.
Come on, man. I've been like really been off like Twitter. Like, I haven't been really on it like that. But are you serious? They said 54% in basketball ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I don't know no more.
What she gotta do? What she gotta do? She gotta have a 60-point quadruple double and shoot 80%. Like,
bro,
what
they
the
just
fuck?
hate that girl. They just hate that
what
girl.
She gotta do? But I don't know what it's gonna mean for the Sky going forward, like the rest of this season. But I'm glad she's playing better basketball. Lo, how you feel about her going forward?
I'm gonna just start off this segment by showing y'all what the fuck going on.
Hey,
okay. But like, I'm never beating the Angel Reese or Ace's allegations.
No.
I'm not huge fans of either, to be honest, but I just champion Black women, and that's going to always be me until I have no more breath in my body. And specifically for Angel, people dogpile on this 23-year-old kid so much for literally no reason. If it's basketball critique, I'm completely fine with that.
I'm with it.
Because we all know, anyone that has 2 eyes and has been watching basketball long enough knows that Angel Reese can improve offensively, just like a lot of other WNBA players, okay? We all know that. But the fact that she's even brought up with this little fake scuffle that went on yesterday, the fact that people are nitpicking a triple-double, the fact that people are nitpicking 54% shooting from the field, like, y'all really just hate her. And what does my good sister do? Make $1 off of y'all dumbasses and coin me bounds. Me bounds, clocking, sister. Like, I love to see it because every time y'all try to rain on her parade, Angel does her big one and just gets more money on y'all and make y'all look even more broke. You know what I'm saying?
Off y'all dumbasses.
Period. So, in regards to the triple-double, I just want people, when you mention Angel Reese's name, make sure you mention that she's the second youngest player in WNBA history to ever have a triple-double. So put that in there because people are saying, oh, she sucks, she's this, she's that. You can't suck and record a triple-double, okay? I will say that I do like how Tyler is playing her right now. Instead of maybe packing her in the paint with Camilla, I like how she looks in space. She's taking people off the dribble. She's making the right play. And I think that is the most important thing. So because we know that she needs to work on her offensive game, why would you put her on the post and expect her to cook when we know that she needs to work on her counter moves in her game, right? Get her in space. She can either shoot the jumper, the short jumper, she can make a pass, or she can drive to the basket. I like her in this point forward type of role. And I'm very interested to see Tyler tap into that more with her and kind of where she goes from that. I've been seeing on the timeline people saying like she's a baby, like Alyssa Thomas type of thing. I'm not there yet. Yeah. But if Angel could transform into that kind of player, I wouldn't be mad at that either. And then if she's transforming into that type of player and then adding that post game in there, oh, y'all cooked. Like, y'all are absolutely cooked. And we have to remember, I was just talking to somebody about it earlier. Angel and Caitlin, they have only had one offseason to truly work on their games.
That's true.
They will continue to get better, both of them respectfully in their own regards. Like Caitlin has things that she can work on and Angel has things that she can work on. So they are going to get better. And I think people put so much pressure on her to produce right off back. And it's like, bro, she literally has had one off season to perfect her skill set from college. Like, give her time. Like, she's actually with the coach that we know has shown that he can help develop players. And we already see she's being utilized differently so far. Within the first like 10 games, I would say like the last 5 games, she's been used a little bit differently. And we've been seeing the improvement in her game. Each game, she's looking more comfortable out there. So I love it. The haters were so mad. Oh my gosh. Like, they still found a way to try to bitch about a triple-double, but it's something that y'all not going to be able to take from her because guess what? Her name is going to be in the record books because of that triple-double. What you got, Nick?
Forever. And hold on. And she still, even with she's been playing bad, she's still averaging 11 and 11.
Literally. A double.
It's not even much of a drop from what she did last year. What she averaged like 14 last year?
And she's playing less minutes.
13 and 12 or something like that last season.
And she's playing less minutes this year.
Come on, man. Like, she gonna figure that shit out. And once y'all, and I think a lot of people want her to be something that she's not. Let her be her own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could be like a point forward, damn near, honestly, because she can get the rebound and run up the floor, like type shit. So, but she do got to add, the post game, and she will, like you said. It's only been one off season, only one. She's gonna get better. But go ahead, Nick.
They'll never make me hate Angel. I don't care what y'all say, man. And people could be like, "Oh, you're so biased. You're so biased." So,
you know what I'm saying? Fighting for his life.
Right. You know what's funny? I put out a tweet the other day. It was after the Connecticut game. I was like, all the haters, man, y'all, I don't want to hear shit from you. I can't remember exactly what I said, but that shit went viral. And like, I was looking through some of the comments, like, it was like 95% men in the comments mad as hell about that shit. I'm like, this is absolutely crazy. But shout out to Angel. I think ever since that New York game last Tuesday, I want to say it was, like, I think she started to figure something out. And for me, it was always a confidence thing with Angel. You could tell, even though the first like maybe 2 or 3 weeks of the season, she wasn't as confident, and maybe it was the outside noise, especially after what happened with that whole situation with Caitlin in the first game. She wasn't playing her best basketball. So it was a mixture of confidence, and then it was also Tyler not utilizing her correctly. But I do also think that with the Courtney Vandersloot injury, you could tell Tyler had to make adjustments, and he's definitely been doing it. And you could see him more utilizing Angel being more of a point forward, which is what she does best. Like, I really want people to really watch these games because I don't think people realize how good Angel can really be on the offensive end. I'm not even just talking about scoring. It's obviously the playmaking, the passing was just incredible. Her finding open shooters, but then also her screening was really good too. Like, that's another way that as a big, you can create opportunities offensively for other players. Like, her and Ariel Atkins were clicking so well off of those ball screens, and they were really fun to watch. And then, of course, defensively too, Angel's always been a pest defensively, obviously rebounding and everything. So Angel is showing me that she has to be the engine of that team. And with her being the engine of the team, I mean, you saw that even last year. Like, they damn near made the playoffs last year with her being their best player. And let's be real, if she didn't get hurt, they probably would have made the playoffs. Now this year, I know that they've only won one game since she's really started to turn it up, but you can see her confidence going up, and you can also see Chicago playing better basketball. And it just took time, honestly. I mean, look, there's 44 games in the season. Like, if she didn't get it right away, it's fine. But now we're starting to see her finally play her best basketball. She even had a pretty good game even last night against the Mystics, even though they lost that one. But I think with Angel continuing to lead the way, with Angel bringing that energy on both ends, that's what's going to make Chicago go, honestly. Obviously, her and Camilla, they're still trying to figure things out. Even I was watching a game last night where they were running high-low. They had Camilla at the top of the key throwing the ball to Angel. Like, I don't think that's not working.
That's gross.
Because Camilla's a better post scorer than Angel. So you gotta go with what works. But to see Angel, playing well like this and getting the triple-double, which was definitely incredible. And just her going playing her style of basketball, I think that's fun. And I really give a lot of credit to Tyler Marsh for really understanding her value and just talking life in her. I feel like that's one thing Tyler definitely is going to have to continue to do, is just start speaking more life into his players, like speak more life into Angel, speak more life into Camilla, because these are talented players and you got to make sure that you're always getting the best out of them. Like, these are the two players that you built your team around, Angel Reese, Camilla Cardoso. So you got to always figure out a way how to get them involved and always try to get the best out of them. So I know many people may not be as impressed because they've only won one game in the last week or so, but this is a good sign in the right direction for Chicago, especially with Angel playing really well.
Yeah. And I think people also have to realize with Angel's position, she plays the 4. She's playing the best position in WNBA. Like, so she has to score and defend the best players in the world in Asia, Nafisa Collier, Stewie. Like, she's playing the 4 position. That is, I mean, shoot. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but Nalissa Smith was on there talking about, I don't know if y'all saw the clip, but her and Dejanay were on live, and she was basically saying, like, I play the 4 position. Like, I'm trying, y'all. Like, I'm trying to defend these players, but I play literally the hardest position in the WNBA, and I've been saying that for years. Like, the 4 position, she was like, every night I'm going up against Asia, Phee, Stewie, AT. Like, I'm literally going up against these type of players. Like, what y'all expect? So Angel literally has to defend them and then try to go scoring them when she's still not even sure about her offensive game. So, like, let's just leave with a little bit of grace,
We do, but in 2025 of sports, there is no grace.
Correct.
There is, especially for somebody like Angel. Ollie.
Real quick, for me, I think the turnaround was Ariel Atkins, that press conference. I think that's where it started, and
gave her some confidence.
Everything, that started her confidence, because it changed immediately after that. So I want to shout out Ariel Atkins again, because speaking life into somebody, it works.
It does.
We're seeing it right now.
And no matter how old you are.
But also, just real quick, like, you saw how outspoken Ariel was. That's what the vets are supposed to be doing in Indiana when they see shit.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. You gotta speak life into people. You gotta speak up on things.
I got two more things, and I'll get out the way. He gonna be listening. To everybody that always has something to say about Angel.
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
Hey, Wally been having fun.
Just saying. And also shout out to Angel, as Lo posted, either Lo or Nick posted in the chat. Shout out to Angel.
Shout out to her, man.
She's doing her thing again. I don't see how y'all hating from the outside of the club, because y'all niggas can't get in. Because she always finds a way to make stuff happen, even at her lowest, even when she's at her lowest, when it comes to the outside, everything outside of basketball. And here we are.
For those that can't see it, it's the court that she is. It's Angel's court in Chicago.
Did they say if it's permanent or like is it gonna be there forever? Is it one of them type things, or
I'm not sure.
I gotta find out.
She doing more for the city than the damn owners.
She is 23 years old making these big investment moves, yo.
Yep.
Like,
It's
I don't think people
generational money.
realize how big that is.
It's different over there in the Reese household. It's generational wealth.
People
Shit.
be trying to act like she don't got no emotion, or people don't be looking for her or nothing like that. Like y'all just being delusional. That's it. That's all. I'm not even gonna say people are trolling no more. You being dead ass. Like you just being a hater and you being
And we know
delusional.
why, because she
Yeah, we
black,
know
rich,
why.
and unapologetic herself.
There you go. You definitely right about that shit. I definitely gotta get over there and check out take some photos of that court. Know some friends of mine already been over there taking photos. So that's
Oh, they already went?
yeah, they went today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
late.
they definitely went today. Yeah, they're right. Exactly. But man, shout out to her, man. I'm never gonna hate Angel Reese whatsoever. We're gonna critique her game. If y'all been following us and coming here, man, we critique her game. Like we don't play about that, but we're not gonna
Man,
just
I've been brutally hard on Angel.
yes.
Like before I even got on this podcast, if you run back some of my, I've been brutally like embarrassed at some of the stuff I even said, type hard on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it still hasn't been none of the stuff that y'all like. Mine has always been basketball related. Like
exactly.
I wanted her and needed her to get better offensively. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But y'all on a whole nother level type of hate. Like, it's just I can't relate. I'm so sorry.
No, definitely. Nick, anything else on Angel? Oh, Nick just left the building. Anybody else got anything else on Angel? I don't got nothing else on him, man.
My
just
bad.
keep
Hang
doing
on.
your
I'll come back in.
Oh, you good? Anything else on Angel? You good?
No, I mean, we've definitely been critical on Angel. We definitely know that she can take her game to another level offensively. I mean, one thing that I will say too, though, is, and I mean, it still kind of bugs me out is how she'll grab offensive rebounds and still take that little power dribble, like just go straight up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to like do a little power dribble. But, like, the thing about it is that like when you're a big and you get an offensive board and you put the ball down, like that gives the defense a chance to have a better chance at contesting the shot. So it's like if you keep the ball high, just go up with it. I mean, that's just me. I mean that's just one thing that I see. But as far as everything else, I mean, Angel's been playing incredible basketball, and I think she's only going to get better moving forward. I don't know if it means that Chicago will make the playoffs or not, but this is a good sign in the right direction for them.
Definitely is. Real quick, man, shout out to almost 500 of y'all up in here, man. My Wi-Fi is being shot, like I said, because of this damn weather, but we're going to make it through. We're going to get through this episode. Another annoying topic that's been going on around Twitter. I know Lo already died tired of talking. I hate talking about this type of shit, but because people just don't understand sports, but especially when it comes to basketball, but best in the world. All of a sudden now, Asia is not the best player in the world. People are saying Phee is. People are saying Phee has entered a chat. Listen, honestly, if you really been watching basketball, Phee been there. He been in top 3, top 4 conversations already. And even if Phee wins, people all talking about Phee been pooping this year and Phee been doing this. And I've seen Lo get into it. People saying like she's not being guarded this way, and she's not. And I got into a conversation with somebody. I was like, man, the teams matter. If Asia teammates was doing what they were supposed to be doing, she would still be having those. And she's still like top 3 in like a lot of important categories, even with what's going on with her squad. And so I feel like Phee is able to do a lot of things she do because her teammates, they make baskets. So she ain't gonna get double team and triple team all the time. But even if Phee wins MVP this year, and which a lot of people have already picked, does not mean that she's the best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like it just when Steve Nash won the MVP, we didn't think he was the best player in the world.
Stole Kobe's.
When Derrick Rose won MVP, we didn't think he was the best player in the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like Derrick Rose won MVP. Remember, Westbrook had the triple-double year. Like they weren't the best. They weren't the best in the world.
They weren't the best. Karl Malone, when he won, fuck that dude forever. But he wasn't the best player in the world. Barkley, when he won 93, he wasn't the best player in the world. They just won. So it's like, come on, man. It's just. I hate these conversations, and I just feel like I don't know what it is that y'all have against this young lady, Asia.
You know what it is.
I get
rich, black,
Man,
unapologetically herself, just like Angel. It's the same thing.
This is getting out. Like, I've only could do so much, but it's just, what is wrong with y'all? Like, we're not even 20 games into a season, and y'all already trying to say H not the best player in the world because of a slow start. I'm not gonna go with you first again, Lo, because you've been talking about this, but go ahead, Nick, about this best player in the world conversation, man. I know you tired of this shit too, but what is your criteria for best player in the world?
It's based off accolades of, like, what you've been able to accomplish at least over like a 2, 3, 4 year period. Like, you look at the resume of Asia Wilson since 2022. She's got 2 championships. She's got 2 MVPs. She's got like 2 or 3 defensive player of the years. She's even shown up in big moments too. Like, she had that 50-point game against Atlanta. People forget about that. I don't know why people
51.
just automatically forgot about that. Was it 51 or that was 53?
Maybe 53. I don't know.
I think it's 53.
I think it is.
Even in the
50.
the
shell, I saw that
too. Even in the game 4 in 2023 when they played against New York, you look at that circumstance. They didn't have Chelsea Gray. They didn't have Kia Stokes. Still found a way to overcome Stewie, Sabrina, John Quell, Sloot. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much that whole super team in New York over there. Pretty much, I wouldn't say by herself. I mean, she did get some contribution from Jackie and other players, but Asia's been the best in the world for the past couple of years now. And I don't know what people's criteria now, what it is as best in the world. Like, it's never been based off of like what you do within like a 10-game period. Now, look, I picked Nafisa Carter to win MVP this year, but just because I picked Nafisa to win MVP does not mean that I put her ahead of Asia as the best player in the world. I think that you have to accomplish a certain amount of accolades in order to get that. And look, Phee honestly just getting started. You know what I mean? She was the MVP candidate last year. She's the MVP candidate this year. She won Defensive Player of the Year last year. So that's great. But if we're talking about like comparing her and Asia as far as what they've been doing in the past couple of years, like, I just don't think Phee is there yet, honestly. Could she get there? Possibly. I mean, because Phee is a great player. And like I said, I mean, her upside is still incredible. But she's not up there with Asia yet, honestly. And if we're going to be real, I still think both of them, if both of them are healthy, I still think Asia's a better player. Just my opinion. I think Asia's better offensively. I think Asia's better defensively. I think Asia's just a better, like, all-around player, in my opinion, than Nafisa Collier. That's just my opinion. But Phee is great. I think that Fee's upside is tremendous. But I'm not putting her ahead of Asia right now as the best in the world. Like, I'm not going to just do that based off of like what she did in 10 games. Like, especially after what I've seen from Asia, especially since 2022.
Absolutely.
And yes, we know Phee was out for a year due to childbirth.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not dismissing that. Before you motherfuckers get off in here and be like, oh, Phee missed it. Yes, we know. Like, relax. We got that part. But also, like Nick said, you gotta build it up. You gotta build your accolades up.
You do. Lo, is Phee top 2?
Yeah, I mean, she's top 2. I mean, I think the issue is people think, when I'll speak for me specifically, when I say that Asia is the best player in the world, people believe it's like shitting on Phee. No, Phee is, it's nothing wrong with being the second. It's nothing wrong with being the second, best player in the WNBA. It's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, but people just automatically assume like, oh, you're saying Asia's the best in the world, so that means Phee is trash. No, Fee's very good. She's damn good, in fact, playing at an MVP level this year. But this is my last time I'm going to have this conversation. So please do not talk to me about it on Twitter or any social media, because I'm not going back and forth, because my opinion is not changing. Like, people are continually trying to change my opinion. It is my opinion, and I'm giving you factual things behind it for why I have this opinion. So,
that's another thing, Lo. When people try to change your opinion without facts,
and that's the thing. Like, I had people writing me paragraphs. I'm not going back and forth with you, because it's no way that Nafisa Collier can be the best player in the world when she hasn't even had one season being better than Asia. How the hell you go from, she hasn't even been better than her in one entire season. So how do we just completely skip over that and go to best player in the world? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And as respectfully as I can say this, I think it's a foolish argument for multiple reasons. Let's break it down. The accolades for number one, it's not even close. because Phee hasn't won shit. It's not close. She won a Defensive Player of the Year award last year, and that was still questionable.
It was. If you're
Like,
being
It
honest,
really was. If we're gonna
like
be real,
we're talking about we're literally talking about someone that is a 3-time MVP. It should have been 4. Stewie got one of her trophies at home. A 2-time WNBA champion, back to back. Because a lot of people,
that shit
20
hard
years
to
from
do.
now, that's what I'm saying. 20 years from now, when they talk about Asia 1-2, she'll win more than that before it's all said and done. But when people talk about it years from now, saying Asia 1-2, I want y'all to include that it was back to back, because that's harder. I want y'all to include that she ended it in game 4 against the New York Liberty when 2 starters were out. This
on
is
the
very
road.
imperative
On the
information. Okay? On the road with 2 starters out. And it's not just any old starters. It is your point guard, the most important position on the floor. Like, let's be very clear about that. 2-time finals MVP, 2-time defensive player of the year, should have been 3. Like, let's be serious right now. And let's slide over to Phee's accolades. Defensive player of the year.
Hey, it's gonna come out like we trying to kill Phee, but we not. We just trying to hit y'all with facts, man.
I'm just giving facts. Now, if we're going to talk about from a team-centric standpoint, who's the most important person to their team, Asia is leading the Aces in every major statistical category. Points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, steals per game, and blocks per game, while being double and triple teamed. And people, for some reason, are overlooking this very important fact. If Asia was seeing one body in front of her, curtains. We saw what she did when she was seeing one body last year. She scored over 1,000 points. So
average 27 a game.
For people to downplay this whole hold on, did I get kicked off? Oh, no. For people to downplay this whole thing of, oh, she's getting doubled and tripled, but Napheesa Collier would still have the same. No, she wouldn't, because literally the Lynx shoot the highest percentage from the field in the WNBA. They shoot 47%, and they also shoot the highest percentage from long distance at 38%. And what does that mean, Lauren? It means you cannot double or triple team her because her teammates are going to hit wide open shots. Meanwhile, Jewel Lloyd
Did you say what that mean, Lauren? Did you just
Yeah, I did. I did. And meanwhile, Jewel Lloyd's shooting 16%. They could double her. Kia's so scared to shoot the damn ball. Of course they could double and triple team Asia because they know her teammates are not shooting the ball well. And it's just really disgusting how people are just glazing over that very important fact that this girl is getting double and triple team. She's always seen 2 or 3 bodies. It's literally never single coverage ever. So that's that on that. And then the last thing about it is, I hear some feedback.
Nick, you got feedback.
I don't hear it now.
I got feedback.
It's you, Nick. Yeah. The last thing about it is the Olympics. The Olympics. The best players in the world come to the Olympics. And y'all, who scored the most points in totality in the Olympics? Asia Wilson. Who did Cheryl Reeve go to when the game was on the line? Asia Wilson. She didn't go to her own player. She went to the best player in the world. So it's no way. The Olympics were literally less than a year ago because they went over across the water in like August, right? The Olympics were less than a year ago. Asia was clearly the best player in the world then. So y'all telling me Phee's playing well in these first 11, 12 games, well enough to surpass Asia as the best player in the world, and the Olympics was just 9 months ago? Please. It don't make sense. Her own coach in the crunch was giving Asia the ball when she needed a bucket. So you can't tell me that she's the best player in the world off of 11 games playing better than Asia with a way better team that just made the finals last year. Like, it's just not, the conversation is honestly laughable. Now, if we're talking about MVP this year, oh yeah, Phee is leading that for sure, without question. She's in the lead for sure. But overall, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but it's really not a conversation. She's not even close.
It's not a conversation.
She's not even close to being the best in the world. You got to win something, sister. That's all I got. And please don't ask me no more shit about this, y'all, because I'm not having this conversation again.
Asia,
not y'all,
the field. Asia, the field.
Period.
Also, if people tapped in with us, especially when we were doing the live shows for Unrivaled, y'all would have heard everything we said about Phee prior to the season starting. We said that, yeah, the way she was playing in Unrivaled, it was gonna be a hell of an MVP race because of how she looked in Unrivaled, and we knew that it was gonna carry over into this season. Again,
You did say that.
y'all rock with us like y'all say y'all do, then this would not be a conversation.
It would not. That is very true, Wiley.
And again, we're not saying she's a bad player. She's just not the best player in the world. So stop
That's
the
it.
conversations.
And that's not an insult to her either.
And who's to say in 2 to 3 years, maybe she can be the best player in the world? I doubt it as long as Asia's still breathing, but maybe she could. Because Phee is on a very great, she's on a, a great trajectory. Like, my hat goes off to her. Like, the fact that she literally gave birth and is playing at this level is incredible to me.
Incredible.
As someone that gave birth before, I literally cannot fathom playing professional sport, but then playing at such an elite level while still having to go home and be a mom. Girl, you went MVP just off of that, to be honest.
No, dead ass. No, seriously. Nick, you got anything else on this best in the world conversation, man, going on?
I mean, let's just be real. People love to change the narrative because people don't like Asia. I don't know why they don't like Asia, but they'll try to find any way. I mean, I do know why, but they'll try to find any way to try to bring her down as if she hasn't been the best player of the past couple of years. Like, I've been on record saying that she's the face of the league. Like, I don't know how that's even debatable. I know people may say this player, that player. Asia's been the face of the league since 2021, 2022, honestly. And it kind of makes me upset because I remember having a conversation with somebody about this. Like, as great as Asia has been, I feel like, and it sucks because I feel like 15 years from now, they're going to try to diminish all of her accomplishments and what she means to the WNBA. Like, when you talk about everything that she's accomplished and everything that she's going to continue to accomplish, like, people are going to try to diminish that because of how they feel about her. And I think it's unfair to her because she's been giving us nothing but greatness over the past 3-4 years. I mean, pretty much they're pretty much stepped foot into the league, but definitely, since she's entered her prime. And I just feel like it's not fair to her, honestly, because she's done so much for the league and she's accomplished so much that people just try to just act like none of that's important. And also another important thing that people want to talk about when you talk about MVPs, one of them was unanimous.
Levels.
Which means nobody else was coming close to winning that MVP last year, and people still try to dispute that. Asia was by far the best player last year. I think she averaged the most points anyone has ever averaged in WNBA history.
Indeed.
Correct.
Indeed.
And people still try to act like, that's not like, because people still try to debate that. Like, what are we debating here? There was nobody on Asia's level last year. And look, I know that they didn't win the chip last year, but we're talking about regular season play and just like pretty much like giving one historic game after another. Like, to me, Phee doesn't come close as of yet. Now, look, like I said, her upside is up there. She definitely can possibly win MVP this year, and then of course win multiple MVPs moving forward. But as of today, she's not there with Asia yet, and that's not an insult. It's not an insult putting her number 2.
As of June 18th, 2025, she is number 2 in the world.
And we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at this. Asia on top. This shit won't stop.
Hey.
Y'all mad as shit.
Oh my God, that was funny. Now I didn't know where you was going with that, but that shit funny. That was funny. But yes, Asia is the best in the world. Argue with your mammy. Don't argue with us about that shit no more. Please don't. We got some quick stuff on the docket real quick and we'll get the hell up out of here. Nick, I'm gonna go to you again. I've been seeing you have some thoughts on this team, the Los Angeles Sparks, man. How do you feel about them so far? Real quick. What we 11 games in the season? I know you've been having some harsh words about their organization, man. Especially dealing with Rakia. But go ahead, man.
I don't know how to feel about the Sparks. I just want to know what direction they're going with. Because I get it, they have a nice combination of veteran players and they have a combination of young players. I just want to know what direction they're possibly going in, because I feel like when you have two talented young players like Rakia Jackson and Cameron Brink, and obviously Cameron's still out with her injury, I feel like you should make them more of a priority in centering the team around them. And then you utilize your veteran players, whether it's De'Erica Hamby, Azrae Stevens, Kelsey Plum, into, being the follow-ups for them as far as helping them out and everything. Because as you've seen throughout the beginning of the season, they're more so working the ball through Kelsey Plum and really making her like the priority offensively. Now, look, she has had some big scoring performances, but it hasn't really led to a lot of wins, honestly. I mean, obviously the Sparks are not. I mean, they're not going to be one of the more winningest teams in the league, but I just feel like they could do a better job as far as centering their team around their young stars, honestly. Because I mean, look, we all know Ricky is a bucket. Ricky is one of my personal favorite players to watch. So maybe I'm biased when I say this, but when you have a player that talented offensively, you got to be able to utilize her correctly. And I realized that last night when I was watching them play against Seattle and how they're pretty much like just putting her in the corner. And I'm like, why do you have a player like that in the corner? Like Ricky is not a spot up. Like you can't utilize her like that and then get the best out of her, honestly. Now, look, I do think that there are some areas in Rakia's game that has to get better. Honestly, I think that she could be a better passer, playmaker, because she does struggle at feeding the bigs with the entry pass. Obviously defensively she can definitely turn it up another level as well. But you got to do that just based off understanding their potential and still finding a way to work through them. Because let's be real, I mean the Sparks, they're not winning shit anytime soon. Like it's not like it's not like this is the team that's going to be a playoff contender the next year or so. I mean, respectfully. So to me, I just feel like the best way is to center the team around the young players. Now, look, I'm not saying that De'Erica can't be effective. I'm not saying that Azrae can't be effective. And by the way, Azrae's been having she's been having a hell of a year. I don't know if people are talking about that enough, but Azrae's been playing really well.
She's been hooping. I love her game.
Yeah, very versatile as a big. I don't think her game is appreciated enough. But as far as the Sparks, I just think they have to do a better job of understanding like how to really build for the future. Just like for instance, like you see with Chicago, how they've made a priority as far as building their team around Angel and Camilla. Like you traded away the third pick because you understand that these are your two players that is going to take you above and beyond the future. I feel like the Sparks should be able to do that. Honestly, that's just my opinion.
I agree with everything Nick said. The only thing I would like to add is that I think that all the rookie head coaches are getting smoke except the lady out there. Like she needs to be getting a lot of smoke. And I haven't really seen too many people be too hard on her, but the simple fact that their main offense is just KP and De'Erica is problematic when you have a professional scorer like Rakia on your roster. So that's my biggest thing. It's a problem that you can't put her in positions to score when she's an elite scorer at all three levels. And so I think just as hard as y'all are on Tyler and
Ponytail.
Chris down in Dallas, just like y'all hard on all of those coaches, y'all need to be swinging some of that attention out west in LA because sister is not doing good.
Not at all.
I think Jay frozen. What was the next one? Let me see.
We got Ezzy. Is she?
Oh yeah, this is low.
Yeah, so this is my thing. Like I'm not gonna even go in that much, but Ezzy sister, I really have been trying to like
the deep breaths is killing me.
Because no, I don't need that. I really don't. I'm not gonna go in on her. I really have been trying to take it, easy. It's the beginning of the season. I'm trying to give her grace. That's my way of saying I'm trying to give her grace. But when I'm looking at these numbers and when I'm looking at the eye test and I'm looking at this game, like her game, what the hell are you doing? Like you're down in points, down in rebounds, shooting percentages down. You're shooting 30% from the free throw line, sister. 30%.
That's nasty.
Like, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
I didn't know that either. That's nasty.
When you look at the games, like she's just out there getting cardio and a few rebounds here and there. Like only 3 times this year has she scored in double figures. That is problematic to me. It's just maybe it's me. I'll take the blame. Maybe I expected too much. I just knew that she was going to take a step this year because she looked great last year. Like I thought she looked great. Another year to progress and improve. Another year playing under NECA, one of the best forwards that's ever played in the WNBA. And this is what you do? This? Like I literally can't believe that she's almost down in every statistical category. I think the only one that's the similar is maybe like assists. But she's almost down to
7 points.
Huh?
She's averaging 7 points.
Like it's just not enough. Like this is supposed to be a contender, a top 4 team. Like at this point, if this how you gonna play, throw Damo in there. To be honest, let her develop because you had your time, girl. What is going on?
No, you ain't lying. And are we too hard? Is it because our expectations of things? Is that what makes you know what I'm saying?
Maybe I
She's
gotta
she's
curtail.
an
Maybe I gotta
all-star.
curtail my expectations.
I mean, she's proven to be an all-star caliber player in the past. So I mean, these expectations on her should be high.
Bro, 7 points. You're averaging 7 points. And the thing is, she's not even a 1 or 2 option. She's the third option. And most time, 4. Not even third.
I don't even know if she's third.
Because Gabby's third. And then even Erica Wheeler. Girl, you the 5th option. And you should be getting easy buckets. They doing all the dirty work for you. Like this, I can't take this Seattle team seriously until Ezzy plays better or until Noelle benches her ass and gives Damo a try. Because at least we know one thing Sister going to do. Dominique has scored in every single game that she's played in. One thing she's going to do is hustle and she's going to play hard. I can't say the same. I can't say the same about Ezzy right now. I'm not going to sit here and say she don't play hard, but what she's doing is just not enough. I need to see improvement.
It's not enough.
Since you said that, since you said you can't take them seriously, I know they won tonight, but they lost the game before that to the goddamn Valkyrie, 76 to 70. Does that concern you?
I mean, I just think they're very inconsistent. Like when you look at their wins and losses, they'll win like 3 in a row, then lose 2 in a row, then win 2 in a row, then lose 3 in a row. It's very inconsistent. So that's on par for them. I think that, like I said, I think that Gabby's their X factor. When Gabby plays well, they win the game. And so I think it's going to be hard for this team to go to the championship when it all kind of rides on Gabby. If Ezzy doesn't step up, they're cooked. Like, will they make the playoffs and probably end as a top 5 team? Absolutely. But in regards of like actually contending for a championship, I think this team actually has the talent to at least be in the conversation. But like with Ezzy playing like this, like I really just can't take them seriously.
I do. Hey, I hear you,
though.
though.
The line is crazy.
That is nuts. I did not know that. That is crazy. 30.
Come on.
You gonna make so basically every time you shoot 10, you only gonna make 3? My God. Oh my God. That's simple math for y'all who ain't no mathematicians out there. Real quick math for y'all. But
bro, against the Sparks, I'm looking at it now. Against the Sparks, she had 2 points.
Go ahead,
she literally scored 2 more points than I did.
Right.
I didn't even play. I wasn't even in LA.
Yeah,
she scored 2 more points than I did.
Nasty. Hey man, it is nasty. We're gonna follow that. I did 30% from the free throw line is crazy, but we're gonna follow that. We're gonna definitely follow that. Hollywood, what'd you say? It's Gabby, Sky, Nneka, Ezzy, Erica.
Ezzy and Erica. She talking about the order of like shot selection. You know, shot selection.
Yeah.
At this point, you got to put Erica over Ezzy because
I agree. She playing way better than Ezzy, respectfully.
Yeah, that's probably why she got to like slash like that. Like it can go either way with them, but we're gonna keep our eye on them. Other little news before we get up out of here, man. Kalia Copper is back. Shout out to her, man. As always, I ain't get to watch the game. I gotta go back to this. How she looked? Did y'all watch the game?
Rusty.
I didn't get to watch the game.
She looked rusty. I mean, she looks as expected. She hasn't played in months. She looks rusty. It was like the 4th quarter, 3 minutes to go. Connecticut was coming back kind of, and she hit a big 3 to help push the lead up further. And then she hit one more 3, but I think those were the only 2 baskets that she made from the field all night. Or deep from all night. So she's looking very rusty, very slow. You know, she got to get her legs back under to be expected for missing months of competitive basketball.
It's gonna be good to see her back though. It's that's a crazy ass addition to them when they was playing good basketball and get her ass back.
That Phoenix team, listen, they shut me all the way up. I'm not gonna lie.
All the way up, boy.
I gotta get
we didn't have them.
Satu was hooping, man.
You said who?
Satu.
Nah, Satu's hooping for sure.
Hooping.
On both ends of the floor, actually. She's playing well defensively too.
Satu?
Yeah. This can be a decent team, man. Honestly, they've been winning without Kai. Wait till Kai, and we forget that Kai had a career year last year.
Exactly.
She did.
So we talking about 20-something points. You know, that's gonna be added to what they already doing, and they just playing hard. Like girl dad got them out there playing hard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You funny as fuck. Man. Anything else, man? Going on in the W that
Shout
y'all want to
out,
speak on?
shout out to Bree Hall, who just got signed with the Valkyries today.
There we go. That's right. That's
South
another one.
Carolina. Staley own finally getting an opportunity. I'm actually very happy because I was actually very upset that she got waived by the Fever, which I mean is understandable, due to limited roster spots. But now she finally get their opportunity. Now she finally gets her opportunity, and it's kind of weird though because I'm like, how many roster spots do the Valkyries have? Like they signing everybody. It seems
It's
like
because they got all them damn foreigners that's going over there playing the Euro Cup.
that's true. Yeah, 'cause I'm like they just signed Aerial Powers last week. Now they signed Bree Hall this week.
And then Caitlin Chen, they signed her too. She back.
Yeah, Caitlin Chen too. Yeah,
I missed that. Okay, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
shit.
So they signed like
All right.
3 different players. It's because a lot of people are going overseas. But I also want to shout out the Atlanta Dream. I want to shout them out. They're playing really well. And I
really
think
good. They should go
That was a
ahead and
bad
pop
loss
your
last
shit.
night,
They should.
though.
I know she want to pop her shit.
I think once Jordan Canada gets her feet under her and like really gets back into to playing at a level that we know she can play at, they're gonna be a very dangerous team. And we still haven't seen Ryan and Alicia Gray go off at the same time. Like one has a good game and the other has a like not so great game. So we still haven't even seen them go off at the same time together. So I'm excited to see that. But when y'all talk about MVP conversations, y'all better have Alicia Gray at the top of that list.
Got to.
Also, real quick, shout out to Tahina Pow Pow, dog.
Man, what?
She's
using her opportunity.
Oh, she look, bro.
Talking about be ready when your number is called.
Crazy. Literally, and her confidence is up right now. Like the scoring, the playmaking, defense. I thought she's been a little inconsistent, but I mean she's been showing flashes on that end. But Tahina looks good out there, honestly. And I ain't saying she win Rookie of the Year, but you talk about some of the best rookies. Her name's in that conversation.
But Don don't produce no guard, y'all.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
That's what they said.
That's
what they said, Wally.
You look, Tahina playing well. Alicia's an MVP candidate. I'll be real. I even think Zaya Kuzak actually has also played well with Seattle as well this year.
I agree.
Then they had 25 in that game against Seattle. I had no idea
I
they had both.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, Ryan had like 32.
I missed that. I missed that game.
Oh, damn. Shout out to you for that. Thank you, chat.
Yes, thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, we take those. If we need to be, correct in a nice way. If you ain't rude, we'll take it. But man, this was a fun episode, man. I had to fight through with goddamn Wi-Fi issues and shit, but
real quick, Jay.
Go ahead.
To the Valkyries. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
yes, we're
I'm
sorry too. I
wasn't familiar with y'all game.
I'm sorry, man.
Hey, Natalie, though, bro.
They had 5 wins. They had 5 wins, though. I had them at 6 for the whole season.
I had them less than that, dog.
They shut up.
I'm sorry. And they keep on cracking them.
Man, I'm
cracking them.
I apologize. I will apologize if I'm wrong, and I'm wrong. And I was wrong in this one. I was really harsh on them. 5 wins already.
But to be honest, I mean, this is good for a new team that's just coming into the league. Honestly.
Yes,
I mean,
and doing all and most of these wins were without Tiffany Hayes.
Yes, like they're playing good. They're playing good fun. They're hustling. They bought into whatever they bought into whatever she's talking about at practice.
And it just shows that I don't know, man. It's showing that who had the real clipboard on.
Oh Lord,
I tell y'all, Natalie's gone, Tyler's gone. That's playing a role in why the Aces are struggling.
And we're gonna end it right there.
We're gonna end it right there, man. We appreciate all 700 of y'all that's been in here on Twitter and YouTube, man.
Damn.
Rocking with us. It dropped down to 691 now, but it's been 700 in here. That might be one of the top ones we ever had, man. We appreciate y'all.
They wanted me to go crazy on that.
They did. But man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We're gonna be back here next week on Tuesday. We had to come back today. I had a birthday to celebrate, man. But same time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, real quick, man. Ace turned 8, man. He had a little must under his arms, man.
Already at 8?
He was musty. I said, come on in the bathroom, son. Let me show you. This is part of your morning routine now.
Right. Right. Like, let me show you what deodorant is.
Damn,
Lift those arms up, brother.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
They show you right. The defense was not great last year, but the defense and offense isn't great this year.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's definitely not. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. But man, we love y'all, man. Be nice in these streets, man. Even though people are mean out here, man, you ain't gotta be mean back. You know, keep on. Don't stop y'all blessing. I love y'all. We out of here. Play that music, Wiley. One band, one sound.